Welcome to your daily walk with God. As you begin your journey today, take a moment to breathe slowly. In and out. With every breath in, receive God's grace. With every breath out, release your worries into His hands. He knows every desire beating in your heart. Feel free to open your hands in front of you and welcome God into this time. Hear me as I pray, O Lord. Be merciful and answer me. God's hands and heart are already open to you. His face is turned to you with patient eyes and steadfast love. He is so glad to walk with you today. My heart has heard you say, "Come and talk with me." And my heart responds, "Lord, I am coming." Today, we are among the disciples who, along with Jesus, are surrounded by a crowd of thousands. When Jesus speaks to us, He warns us to be wary about some spiritual leaders, as we see in Luke chapter 12. Beware of the yeast of the Pharisees, their hypocrisy. His words come out unexpectedly sharp and specific. They still ring out with sad familiarity today. Who comes to mind for you when you hear the word hypocrisy? As you walk with God today, take a moment to tell Him your thoughts and feelings about the hypocrisy you've witnessed. If you feel fed up with such leaders, Jesus was too. And if you long for justice, Jesus promises it will come. The time is coming when everything that is covered up will be revealed, and all that is secret will be made known to all. Jesus assures us that the hidden things will be brought into the light. The injustices and power plays, the abuse behind closed doors, the ugly words wielded as weapons, the numb indifference of leaders, all exposed for what they are. God's justice will shine forth. As you walk with God right now, what do you want to say to Him about these hidden things? Whatever you have said in the dark will be heard in the light, and what you have whispered behind closed doors will be shouted from the rooftops for all to hear. Jesus' warning is sobering for His disciples. Hypocrisy can hurt us, but it can hurt us not only as spectators, but also as participants. Jesus' warning to the Pharisees gently draws us into view as well. The justice we long for will not be just for them out there, but also for us, right here. Hypocrisy is contagious, Jesus warns. It spreads like yeast. It can infect us like a virus. And rather than letting people in, we shut others out. Rather than opening the doors in our heart, we lock them and hide ourselves inside. Jesus wants to free us from that prison. Psalm 51 says God desires truth in our innermost hearts. He desires integrity at the core of who we are. The truth will set us free. Free from our own hearts, our own hypocrisy. Free to be known and loved fully, even in the innermost places of our heart. As you walk with God, what hypocrisy might He be wanting to free you from? Ask Him for the grace to see it. The light of God's justice is not a spotlight, It's a floodlight. It will not merely highlight the hypocrisy of leaders, but will illuminate the dark corners of every heart, including our own. God, thank you that there is now no condemnation for those who are in Christ Jesus. You know my heart and my hypocrisy. You know me completely, and yet you still love me. Help me to live in your light, wholly known and wholly free. Give me only your love and your grace. That is enough for me. May God's Spirit guide your steps today. Join us again tomorrow as we continue this walk with God.